reflections. Okay, this is episode 3. Okay, so like I was saying in the previous episodes, I'm gonna continue. Okay, this is episode 3, uni days. Okay, so I studied drama and theater studies. Okay, so I studied a theater degree. All right, and at uni, I started to feel like I couldn't be on my own. Okay, the first year of uni was hell on earth for me. Okay, and as I've never lived alone before, okay, I've never lived alone before uni. Uni was my first time to be alone. Okay, and because the people I grew up with, they smothered me growing up. I was very, very guarded and very, you know, they were possessive. Okay, they were possessive over me. They wanted to know where I was, who I was with. They wanted me to be around them 24/7. So I had never lived alone, okay, or been away from the people that I grew up with. And I had no breathing space. They were always monitoring me, at where I am and, what I'm doing. So when I went to uni, I struggled, okay, due to the fact that the devil didn't expect me to gain admission into the university, okay, which means, the devil in sheep's clothing, okay, the elephant in the room did not expect me to go to uni, okay. I didn't even know there was an elephant in the room. So they never expected that to happen because before uni, I had already made plans to do another course in college, okay, because I had a pre-notion. I didn't know what was going to happen, so I just assumed that, okay, I may not gain admission into the university, so I'll just go and study another thing. And I wanted to study social care, okay, so I was already enrolled um, to start that, and it just took off, and I got a surprise one morning and said that, okay, you've gained admission into the university. I was shocked. I was like, say what? So I was very happy, and then I dropped out of the course that I already signed up for, and I went to uni. Okay, that was a way that the divine surprised me. Okay, and the first few weeks went by. I started to self-harm. Okay, depression started. I started going out, drinking, partying with friends, classmates. Okay, then I tried to end my own life one night. Okay, by taking a lot of paracetamols, Piriton. Okay, Piriton is what you call it, hay fever tablets. Okay, um, and when my housemate knocked on my door and didn't hear any answer for over an hour, um, then this person, he called the ambulance, and I was placed under 24 hours suicide watch. Okay. I went to the ER, and yeah, and I was being asked why I wanted to take my own life, and to be honest with you, I couldn't tell them because, I just told them I had depression, I had never lived on my own, I'm away from family, things like that. So I thought maybe it was my fault, and, because I had never lived alone and stuff like that. Then shortly after, I joined a church, okay, a youth group, okay, that was part of my uni group. That helped me a little, but the problem still kept coming back. Okay, nightmares, all kinds, thoughts of killing myself, it keeps coming back like a rash, because you want to get rid of a rash, but it keeps coming back, just suicidal thoughts, just heavy, heavy suppressive thoughts, okay? And then I moved to the second year, okay, it got worse, okay? As I started cutting my wrists, I started self-harming, okay? Um, my wrists, my palm, and the relationships that I had wasn't helping either. Okay, they weren't contributing to my mental health back then. because I was just, when you're young and you're in uni, you just, you date people that, you think are good for you, but at the end of the day, they're not. Okay, because I never wanted to be alone. Okay, so I would always, go and escape, the loneliness I felt, and the depression. The people around me, introduced me to a church in my own city. Okay, or where I went to uni in the city. Okay, and offered to pray for me. Okay, so I could stop self-harming and go back to normal. And meanwhile, before we got to that stage, okay, um, I called this person that I grew up with um, one night in the middle of the night, maybe around 2 in the morning. I called this person that I grew up with, is very, very close to me, like I said in my previous episodes, closer to me than my neck. Okay, that's a metaphor. You should be able to get what I mean. And I told this person that, look, I feel like committing suicide. I don't know what to do. I don't know what's going on. I just keep having suicidal thoughts. I need your help. I don't know what to do. Okay. And this person told me to go and do it. If I'm going to do it, I should do it, because this is not the first time I had called that person. Um, it was probably like the fifth or the sixth or the seventh time. I can't remember. So, and this person was like, well, just do it then, get it over with. Why are you calling me and be disturbing me in the middle of the night? If you want to do it, do it. You can't continue calling me and, you know, giving me high blood pressure. If you want to do it, do it. But I didn't know that it was this person that was so close to me before. I didn't know that they were experimenting on me with dark magic. Okay, everything that I felt, the suicidal ideation, the suppressive thoughts, negative thoughts, dark thoughts, the nightmares, the insomnia that I felt. I was on antidepressants. I had to go to the GP. They prescribed me antidepressants. And then at the end of the day, that didn't even work. It only made it worse. So I had to stop antidepressants. And that made it even worse because I stopped it without gradually weaning myself off of it. I just went cold turkey. And I didn't know that this person was doing it because they want to destroy everything. They don't want me to be successful. They don't want me to have opportunities. They don't want my life to be good. They want to destroy my life. Everything in it. Okay? Out of jealousy and envy and hate and resentment. Because this person felt like I did not deserve the kind of life that I have. This was what this person did. They didn't think that I deserved the gifts that I've got, the abilities that I've got, and the favor that I have over my life. They felt like I wasn't matured enough to deal with it, or I didn't deserve it, that they deserved it instead of me. And that's a very sick person. Okay? Then after that, I had a mentor that helped me emotionally, spiritually, mentally, psychologically, and helped me to understand myself and my own power. Okay? I had a godfather. Okay? I'm not going to mention the person's name. I had a godfather who I was very close to. Okay? And even though I didn't understand that, my mentor was, telling me about then. Now I understand. He was trying to make me understand my abilities before I awoken to them. He saw me before I saw myself. Okay? And this person showed me a lot of love that I had never experienced before with the people that I grew up with. And that was no fault of them, the people that I grew up with, because they only reacted to how that they have been brought up to. And which is why I said in my previous episodes, in my previous talk shows, that if you're not ready to have a kid, don't have a kid. because you're just going to mess them up. If you've not healed from your own trauma, don't have a kid, because you just pass it on to them. We're all humans. No matter how much we love our kids, we're humans. That trauma, that issue, that underlying thing that you've pressed and you've pushed down, it will come out, because kids will bring it out. They're pure, innocent souls. They're plain sheep. So they are going to bring it out of you. It's another human being. So a lot of us, we just jump to having kids, but we don't think of what it entails to raise a kid every day. Okay? So no offense to those that do have kids, that do want kids. That's your choice, but you have to make sure that you're actively healing from your own trauma so that you can bring that kid up in an appropriate way, so that that kid will not be a nuisance to society. Okay? And then I told this person that was close to me all my businesses, my problems, my challenges, okay? And this person was the one responsible for all my problems, okay? But I was unaware, okay? I was not awakened. I was not aware at all, okay? I saw some little signs, but I wasn't, I wasn't connecting the dots. I was thinking, nah, I'm just being paranoid. Nah, that person could never do that to me. That person loves me. And then I was hit with a shock. That person detests you, resents me. Okay? And after telling this person the relationship between me and my mentor, it went down. Okay? It went down because this person didn't want me to know my power. They don't want me to know who I am, because the day I realized who I am, that's the day I took my power back. And people don't want that. They don't like that. That you know who you are and you're in your power. They don't like it. It's like, how dare you be confident? How dare you love yourself? How dare you be happy? What are you happy about? So, and that's why we have a lot of bitter people. It has nothing to do with you, because I'm a mirror. And what you reflect, you have an issue with yourself, not with me. The only reason why that they don't like me or I trigger people is because a lot of people have their own inner demons. And I have mine too, but I've dealt with mine. I have faced mine. I faced my fears. I've had to. I was put in a position that I had to face my fears. I didn't have a choice. So I had to either do it or I would be stuck there. And I don't want to be stuck. I want to move on. I want to grow. I want to evolve. And the best way to do it is to face what fears you the most. So we fought and we argued. We went our separate ways. And, which really did hurt me a lot. It affected me because I felt like I found someone who understood me, who saw me for who I really was, my authentic self. And, and it affected me mentally, emotionally, because I couldn't understand why everyone in my life and that I met rejected me, not knowing it was this person. As they casted a spell of illusion, they cloaked their energy. People can cast spells to cloak their own energy so that you won't see what they're doing and what they're up to, and you won't know that they're the one doing the things that they're doing. Okay? And so I just felt like this person hated me so much that they experimented on suicidal magic, dark magic. Now, I'm going to end it there. I'm going to stay tuned for episode 4, but I just want to say a few things before I end this episode. Excuse me. I had someone come to my comments a few weeks ago and said, this person did not listen to all my videos, okay? This person just probably listened to like maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes of it. So this person commented on my post and said, oh, but all magic is from the devil. And this person started quoting scriptures to back them up. First of all, I don't reply to such people because these people are religious fanatics. And Yeshua said that my people lack knowledge and they perish. This person is not knowledgeable about anything. Let me tell you one thing. There is nothing dark about magic. It's we human beings and individuals that we get ourselves involved in dark things to harm another soul. The definition of dark magic is of ill intent and to harm another soul. That is the definition of dark magic. Okay? Now, magic on its own. If you think magic, all magic is from the devil, what did Yeshua use? What did Yeshua use on the day that he was healing people? You see, Yeshua went to study Reiki healing because in the Bible he disappeared for 32 years. Okay? And then he came back when he was 32. He disappeared for a few years. He wasn't in the Bible because they removed it. I'm not saying don't read the Bible. I'm saying read other books. Enlighten yourself. Be knowledgeable. Don't sound stupid. Enforce your own opinions on other people. That's someone that has a narrow way of thinking. You're not going to get very far in life if you have a very narrow way of thinking. You need to have a broad mind. If you're not understanding and you're not open-minded, you won't learn new things. You will not. So, if all magic is from the enemy, Yeshua went to learn Reiki healing while he disappeared from the Bible. He went to learn reincarnation. Okay? He went to learn reincarnation and Reiki healing. Okay? And I think he went to learn one more thing from that. Sorry, mystical arts. There we go. That's what dark magic is. Mystical arts, something you can't understand. But when you start to manipulate it for your own gain, to control people, to manipulate people, that's when it becomes dark. That is what is called dark magic. To harm and to destroy another soul. Because we're all souls living a human experience. Let's be clear. So let me educate this person that felt the need to comment. I just deleted the comment because I don't have time to reply, because you know that somebody like that does not have an open mind. Okay, they're very religious. They're not open-minded. They don't see anything. They're not awakened. And you can't explain to a mind that's not awakened. They won't understand. You'll just be talking rubbish. They'll just think you're crazy. So this is for the person that felt the audacity to educate me. Okay? And there is magic in babies. Babies are magical. Okay? The elderly people, they're magical. The good ones. There's magic all around us. What do you think Wi-Fi is? What do you think electricity is? How did we get electricity? Do you think it was just somebody that just created it? No, it was created from magic. Mystical arts. That's what witchcraft is. A witch is an individual who is an expert in their craft, in their art. Dark witches are the ones that involve themselves in dark things to manipulate, to destroy, to steal, and to kill. That is what you call dark witches, dark magic. It's more common than you think. And because I did not reply this person, okay, I'll tell you this for the purpose of this show. Because I did not reply this person and I deleted and removed the comment, this person decided to try me in the spirit. Okay? This person decided to try me in the spirit realm. So they came astrally to try to attack me, to see what the hell I'm made of. Well, obviously this person was faced with a rude awakening that I'm not the one to come for. You don't want to come for me. Because I don't come for nobody. I mind my business. I don't gossip. I don't talk shit about people and spread rumors that are not true just to destroy people's lives, destroy their character and their reputation. I don't have time for that. My focus is in another place. I could give 0 fucks given. I'm sorry if I swear. I give no care. I have no care in the world what you think about me. If you don't like my show and you don't want to watch it, kindly remove yourself. It's not by force. You don't have to watch me. You can remove yourself from the equation. I'm not going to be offended. Okay? So any negative comments left, I will delete it. I don't have time to reply. Okay? Because I choose my battles. So there is magic in everything. There's magic in fire. There's magic in the universe. There's magic in the birds of the air. There's magic everywhere. We are magical beings. We just don't know because we're not awakened. Majority of us were asleep. We don't even know who we are. We are mini gods. We are all mini gods. We all have abilities. We are all psychic. We are all connected. Just like I mentioned in my previous shows, the tree of life represents all connection to all things, all living things, even animals. You're connected to animals. You just don't know because you're asleep. You're not awake. And this is why you need to go through awakening. But awakening is not meant for everybody because some people may not survive it because it's not for the weak and it's not for the faint of heart. So there's magic everywhere, okay? The devil is not who you think the devil is. The devil is a beautiful, sexy woman and sexy man. The devil is manipulative, conniving, cunning, sneaky, dubious, manipulative, smooth-spoken, smooth-tongued, well-spoken, well-read. The devil is smart. The devil is intelligent. The devil is calculating and strategic. The devil will look like the angel that goes to church every Sunday. The devil could be the preacher preaching every Sunday. The devil could be anybody because we are good at pretending. We are very good at acting. It's not just about people who act and put camera on their faces. Nuh-uh. In real life, we've got people who act on a daily basis. They pretend. They hide shit. They bury shit. They pretend to be something they're not. They manipulate. They deceive. You have to have a spirit of discernment so you know. That's why God said in the Bible, test all spirits and know which one is the spirit of God. Because there is a lot of spirits out there. I don't see human beings. I see spirits. There's a lot of spirits out there that are not the spirit of God. They are not. So be aware. Don't just allow yourself to be manipulated. Think for yourself. Why do you have to be a follower? Think for yourself. Don't be calling somebody like, oh, I want you to think for me. Think for yourself. What do you want out of life? What do you want to do? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Who gives a fuck what your mom or what your dad or what your family want? What do you want? Ask yourself that. What do you want for your life? Because there will come a time where they won't be there. It would just be you. So what kind of life do you want for yourself? What kind of a person do you want to be? We've got the wrong focus. We focus on things we shouldn't be focusing on. We have the wrong focus. We have the wrong priorities. So thank you so much for listening. I'm going to end it there today, okay? And stay tuned for episode 4, okay? I love you always and stay blessed, okay? Mwah.